I thought something happened over there, right? Because you know I live over there, and so I thought they was gonna go to my house, and then next thing I saw, they were going all the way over there, and then a woman got arrested. I don't know what happened. They said that a kid shot. Yeah, they said a kid shot himself or something. I don't know. It was crazy. It was really crazy, right? I don't know. I don't know. I thought. I don't know.
He's got to answer these questions.
I don't know. It's a point.
So think about it. Think. I told you.
Alright. Who told me?
No. Think about it.
Alright. Who told me? It was my friend. It was my friend that told me. My friend who told me because he was doing some crazy stuff. Riding out.
I ain't never seen it. Oh no, if they're going to go outside, it doesn't sound. Or it didn't sound like. From what he was telling me, it made it sound like not going to come out. That would be. I'm gonna let you know. It's just no, thank you, man. I appreciate that. They can't move.
They can't move.
No, they can't.
Water.
you saw where you were at.
I could have used the tree, the black ones. I never know.
See if I can.
Christian!
Get a shot.
Yeah, this is
Ang saklali po Telemundo, by the way.
Huh?
Ang saklali po Telemundo, by the way.
Oh, nice.
We've ever-
I'm Roy.
Roy.
Roy with Fox. Fox and News 4. We're doing.
Yeah. We work with you guys.
Huh?
We work with you guys.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
For NBC.
Oh, okay. You're right. Sorry, they don't. They just don't.
They don't tell you. No, I think it's just like certain things that we trade off with you guys that are
Gotcha. Yeah. I think after he gets information, he just showed up.
my microphone. You're
Hello.
working on a scene.
Always. I'm always working.
Is it cool if I clip this?
Yeah, whatever you need to do, brother. Here, I can take this phone out of this part. Yeah. All right, sir. What do you mean to
No,
just...
my keeper is
Oh, okay. All right.
Is it cool if maybe we have you move a little bit towards this?
Absolutely.
We don't want
Anybody need Spanish? You get Spanish? Okay. Okay. Y'all all set? Okay, no worries. Take your time.
Everybody good? Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, we're out here at the scene of a shooting. Approximately 2-year-old little boy, it appears, found a gun in the residence, most likely in the parents' room, and then shot himself in the head. Now, at this point, we believe that gunshot is going to be non-life-threatening, thankfully. I did see a picture of the little boy's wound, and it's more than a graze. I mean, I can tell you that it's more than a graze. But at this point, we don't believe that it actually penetrated the little boy's skull. Thank God. He's alert. He's at the hospital right now. I believe they took him to University Hospital. At this point, we've just got several folks detained. It's too early in the investigation to tell if anybody's going to be going to jail. Now, obviously, the state law being as it is, in cases like this where there's serious bodily injury or death, which is not going to be the case in this case, there is a 7-day waiting period before any arrest can be made of a parent. But at any rate, right now, the only criminal offense that we can say definitively that we have at this point is tampering with the evidence. It appears that at least one of the persons within the house, most likely an older teenager, took the weapon and then made an attempt to hide it from law enforcement by sticking it between the privacy fence between this fence and the fence next door. So it is possible there may be some charges in association with that. Right now, the number one priority is the safety and welfare of the little boy. Now, there were, I believe, 6 other children inside the house. Thankfully, none of them were injured. There was some damage to the home. I believe that the bullet, after it hit the little boy, it went into the ceiling and hit a water pipe. And so it started to flood the house. The fire department came out. They were able to get the water shut off to avoid any further property damage. But we're dealing with a little bit of water flooding within the residence itself as we continue to process the scene. We are asking neighbors to be patient with us. We know that the streets are going to get clogged. We're going to do our best to keep the flow of traffic open. But as they can imagine, this is a pretty important crime scene for us to process. And so we'll be out here for the better part of the next couple of hours. Esta tarde nosotros recibimos una llamada por un reporte de un niño que sufrió un balazo a la cabeza. Se aparenta que el niño se encontró con una pistola y se dio un balazo él solo. Afortunadamente parece que el niño va a sobrevivir su herida, pero habían otros niños en la casa, aproximadamente total de 7 niños que estaban en la casa. Este niño fue el único que sufrió herida. Ahorita tenemos los padres, me parece que son los padres del niño detenidos. Pero también se aparenta que otra de las otras personas que estaban dentro de la casa intentaron esconder la pistola. Entonces hay chance que esa persona se vaya a enfrentar con cargos por dañar la evidencia que nosotros teníamos en este incidente. Afortunadamente, como dije, parece que el niño va a sobrevivir. Entonces ahora nomás tenemos que procesar la escena de los hechos. Les pedimos paciencia a la vecindad mientras que nosotros hacemos nuestros procesos. Any questions, guys?
Yeah, sure. Tell us about that 7-day waiting period. So
Correct. A few years ago, the law changed with regard to incidents like this, and it's a shame that it happens so frequently that there has to be a law that addresses it. But as the law is being interpreted by the investigators on scene at this point, there's a 7-day waiting period in the event of serious bodily injury or death. Now, this I consider it to be serious bodily injury. The little boy does have a substantial wound to his head. And so, it will work within the confines of the law, of course. And right now, number one priority isn't necessarily arresting somebody. It is the welfare of the child. Thank God he's going to survive his injury. And at this point, we just take our time handling the scene.
Neighbors said it looks like 3 people were arrested. So they were just detained?
We've got them detained for now. My understanding is they became somewhat uncooperative with the investigation. One of the persons that was detained is the person that we believe is the one that tampered with the evidence, namely tried to hide the weapon. At this point, we don't know where that weapon came from. If it's a stolen weapon, there's just no way to tell at this point. Once we recover the weapon, we're able to verify if we're able to locate serial numbers on it, we'll determine if the weapon is stolen. Now, additional charges may apply with regard to that.
Tell me again about how you found that it was stuck between the fence.
It's stuck. There's a right here through this gate. There's kind of a 3-way intersection of privacy fence where the gate meets with the fence from the neighbor's yard. There's also a tree there. So it was a pretty good attempt made to hide the weapon between a tree and the privacy fence. But our deputies were able to locate it, and it's there. We haven't touched it until such time as our evidence team takes pictures of it, and then we're able to recover it.
Sheriff, we see some children out here. Is anything going to happen with them?
Well, at this point, CPS has been contacted. Our child safe investigators are on the way. We don't anticipate that these kiddos are going to be going to the shelter or anything like that. Our preference is that they remain with family. If we can, get some folks over here that are responsible and can handle the children, obviously CPS will make those determinations. But at this point, I'm really not in favor of that. I'm more in favor of letting them stay with family.
Advice to other parents or individuals that have a gun?
I mean, look, responsible gun ownership is a 24-hour thing. It does us no good whatsoever to only know where that weapon is 23 hours and 45 minutes out of the day. You've got to know where that weapon is because obviously bad things can happen. In this instance, thankfully, this little boy is probably most likely going to survive his injury, but you can imagine the heartbreak that would have happened had that little boy lost his life as a result of this. And so, again, responsible gun ownership is a 24-hour endeavor.
Where exactly did the boy find it? Was he searching for doors or was he just left out?
That's what we're still trying to determine. I believe he was in the parents' bedroom, but I don't know if there was an effort made to hide that weapon or if it was on a nightstand or somewhere like that. At this point, it's too early to tell. But again, that will certainly factor into whether we decide to file any charges.
And how many people were actually detained and who are they?
At this point, we've got 3 people detained. One is a sibling of the little boy in his late teens, and then we've got the parents of the little boy detained as well.
Okay, and they're so they could be. So it sounds like the teen is facing the tampering with evidence charge.
Yes, sir. The older teen is facing the tampering with evidence charge. At this point, we believe the gun actually belonged to the parents.
Okay, so the parents aren't facing charges at this time.
At this time, it's highly likely. I mean, there's probably going to be several people that are facing charges, but we won't know. We'll know more as the day progresses.
Do you believe that there's something else going on here? I mean, there was an effort made to hide the weapon.
Well, it's possible. I mean, if there's nothing to be afraid of, nothing to worry about, why take the effort to tamper with the evidence and hide the weapon? And so, again, until we get in there, able to recover the weapon, we'll determine if there was something more about that weapon we need to know. Was it involved in another crime? Is it a stolen weapon? It's too early to tell at this point.
Then did they call 911? And if so, were they cooperative when investigators?
I believe somebody within the house called 911, but they were somewhat uncooperative with the handling deputies once the initial deputies arrived, which led to them being detained at this point.
¿Me puede decir la profundidad de la herida de nuevo?
Sí, la herida está en la frente del niño y parece que no le pasó hasta el cráneo del niño, sino que nomás le pasó por encima, pero sí dejó una herida grande, poco grande. Entonces, afortunadamente el niño va a sobrevivir su herida, pero todavía es algo grave.
¿Dónde fue que encontraron el arma y dónde es que el niño?
El arma parece que alguien intentó, yo pienso que fue el hermano grande del niño, que sufrió la herida, hermano grande de él intentó esconder esa pistola. Entonces eso es posible que él se va a enfrentar con cargos por eso.
¿Sabemos dónde encontró el niño la pistola?
Parece que en la recámara de sus padres de él, pero no se sabe si la pistola estaba escondida en alguna parte o nomás si estaba ahí donde la podía agarrar. Aunque intentaron esconder, el niño se la encontró y se hirió él solo. Entonces ahora es posible que ellos se vayan a enfrentar con cargos ya después de esos 7 días que nos tenemos que esperar.
El mensaje para los padres que tengan armas.
Que mira, ahora yo estoy a favor de una familia tener armas para protegerse, pero también hay que ser responsable con esa arma. Si una persona deja esas armas tiradas donde un niño como de 2 años se las puede encontrar, eso es algo que no es responsable y se merecen los cargos que van a enfrentarse.
Ok, ¿el menor, tu hermano, va a enfrentarse a un cargo?
Es posible que el hermano va a enfrentarse con cargos a causa de esconder la evidencia.
Nos dice que también la casa recibió daños. ¿Qué fue lo que dijo?
La bala cuando le pegó al niño fue hacia el techo y le pegó a una pipa de agua. Entonces el agua se empezó a tirar dentro de la casa, pero los bomberos vinieron y apagaron el agua y luego ya ahí podemos procesar la escena, pero sí hay agua que va a dañar la casa un poco.
¿Sabemos qué va a pasar con los niños que ahora están en la casa?
Ahora pues ya contactamos a CPS, a las autoridades estatales que se encargan del bienestar de los niños. Yo prefiero que no quitar los niños de la casa. Yo prefiero dejárselos a un familiar, pero eso va a estar en las autoridades estatales.